And good morning, my friends. Happy Friday, and we do mean happy Friday. We're excited for the end of the week. Of course, taking a live look over downtown Denver. It is foggy out there, of course, as we deal with some residual snow from overnight. Too warm for it to really stick to the roads this morning, so not going to really impact your commute too much, but we know you ain't seen nothing yet.
Yeah,
that, right?
This was just kind of frontal passage snow. The front came through, so we had a couple of snow showers along with it. Disturbance coming through. They could drop 2 to 4 inches of snow overnight. Is coming in this afternoon, just in time for your afternoon rush hour.
Great, we love that.
How much fun is that? Let's take a look at what we've got going on right now. 25 degrees in Denver. You see pretty much teens, 20s, and 30s across the state. Cooler conditions, of course, at the higher elevations. So 38 degrees today. We'll see snow developing by afternoon. I think 4 or 5 o'clock is when we see it start to snow. It'll snow overnight till about 2 or 3 a.m. Then it's over, clears quickly, and sunshine is the result for tomorrow with 42 degrees the high. 55 on Sunday with partly cloudy skies. President's Day, 59 and mostly sunny. Look at your Tuesday, 63 degrees and sunshine. And then Wednesday, a little system comes our way, maybe a couple of afternoon showers as a result, and 59 degrees.
Ed, thank you so much. Happy Friday, everyone. If you're heading out the door right now, we are taking a live look from our CDOT cameras, I-25 right near 20th Street. Now, we did have some snow showers overnight, like Ed and Jordan just mentioned, so you are going to see some slick patches if you're taking I-25 this morning, either heading up north or south. Do want to switch things over to our main graphics. We are tracking a crash this morning all the way in Fort Collins, northbound I-25 right out County Road 32. There is the right lane blocked off. It looks like one vehicle is involved and police are on scene, so hopefully they can clear that up very soon. Southbound I-25 at 144th Avenue. It's going to be a 9-minute drive. Not seeing delays there. We are still in the green. Same story for those taking Commerce City at 76, 65 miles per hour. And here are your drive times. Downtown to DTC, it's going to be a 15-minute drive both directions.
Brianna, thank you so much. Right now, people in Kansas City are showing their support after the mass shooting after the Chiefs Super Bowl parade. 22 people were hurt and 1 person was killed.
Her name was Lisa Lopez Galvin. She was a radio DJ and a mother of 2. 90 Sports' Jaleesa Irizarry learned more about Lisa and the loss her loved ones are now feeling.
Lisa Lopez Galvan was far more than a DJ. She was an advocate for Latinos in Kansas City. And today, that community is hurting. No one expects for this to happen, for confetti to cover a crime scene. But even as news came out of another championship parade, excitement was mixed with caution, even for radio DJ Lisa Lopez.
We're champions.
Okay, well, champion yourself, because I have to champion
Kansas
myself
Cityans,
at work.
Champions that are going to celebrate the victory of Sunday's game.
Yes. Yeah, I'll be at work.
Please be careful,
so.
everybody getting
Yes.
down here, leaving, and
Have fun, have tons of fun.
And let's be safe.
Careful. Yeah, there's also young kids there, so be courteous, as we know you Kansas City people can be.
If only those words were heard by more people, maybe Lisa would be alive, and Joe Arce
Shocked.
wouldn't be sitting here.
Totally shocked. And when I say shocked, that's not just coming from me, it's coming from the community as a whole. And we have to be there for them as well.
Joe owns and writes for the Kansas City Hispanic News, a weekly community paper.
Number 12.
He once featured Lisa and her dad, a well-known musical family.
I've known her pretty much all of her life. Even though we're not related, community-wise, we're related.
Lisa did more than play music.
Absolutely.
She advocated for the Latino community, even promoted a fundraiser for Joe's daughter.
She was diagnosed with COVID, and then it turned it into pneumonia, and she nearly died. And they had a fundraiser for her. Lisa stepped up, Lopez, and said, I want to help. And thank God, my daughter lived.
Nothing can change what happened, but Lisa's colleagues know.
Before we get started today,
Through the hurt, this city can heal.
we are all saddened by the events that happened yesterday, and especially it impacted KKFI and I lost personally, but we will recover, we will go forward, and we will continue.
The radio station she worked for released a statement saying they are heartbroken over this senseless act that took a beautiful person away from their family as well as their community. Reporting in Kansas City, Jaleesa Irizarry, 9 News.
This morning, a 10-year-old boy that was one of the 23 people struck by gunfire at the Kansas City Chiefs victory rally is speaking out. Samuel Orano says the bullet just barely missed his lungs, but he didn't even know he had been shot until he got home. Samuel says he used what he learned in school, take cover, but he was hit before he made it behind a trash can.
And then we see people fighting. And then they pull out a gun and started shooting 3 times. And I ducked, and then one of them hit me. Felt like getting stabbed.
Oh my goodness. When Samuel and his family got home, they found the bullet wound near his ribs. Right now, Samuel and his mom said they're thinking of the other victims of the shooting and sending their best wishes.
As this investigation develops, of course, we'll keep you updated on air and online. You can see our latest coverage by downloading our free 9 News app or on 9 News Plus.
Right now, Denver police do not believe the deadly shooting outside of the downtown aquarium was random. Shots were fired just after 3 in the afternoon on Wednesday. DPD believes it was a drive-by shooting and the victim was an intended target. He was taken to the hospital and later died there. Investigators say they're trying to come up with suspect information. They're asking anyone who may have seen anything to call Crime Stoppers.
The first hearing for a bill that could ban guns in public spaces is scheduled for next month. These spaces are known as sensitive areas, and some people are calling the bill an infringement of rights, while others argue that responsible gun owners have nothing to worry about.
So if I own property and I want to carry a gun to defend myself, but I'm in a sensitive area, that means I'm not allowed to defend myself anymore.
If they are informed that this is not a place to carry, I think most of them would say, okay, then I won't carry there.
The bill refers to sensitive areas as parks, playgrounds, medical facilities, daycares, bars, and marijuana dispensaries. The legislation also includes the ability for local governments to further restrict or allow firearm access at certain locations. The bill is in its early stages, and its first hearing is March 13th.
The Union for Grocery Workers have filed unfair labor charges against King Soopers and Safeway based on evidence from a Colorado lawsuit. Right now, that lawsuit is trying to block a merger between the two stores. The UFCW Local 7 filed the charges with the National Labor Relations Board. The union accuses the companies of having a secret pact to retaliate against workers. According to the lawsuit, Safeway promised not to hire King Soopers workers on strike back in 2022. The grocery companies say their merger could be good for customers and employees. The union says that is not true.
Colorado is investing millions in wildfire prevention. A state program is putting a $6.5 million grant toward preventing wildfires through forest mitigation work and landscape restoration. It's part of a wildfire action program that Governor Jared Polis launched in 2022. Through that program, the state has invested $22 million into wildfire mitigation in Colorado. Yesterday's announcement was the second round of grants through the program. Groups like the Colorado Youth Corps Association work to carry out these projects, giving them training for careers in wildfire mitigation. Some of the grant money will also go toward protecting water supply watersheds.
More than 6 months after wildfires ravaged Maui, police there are now updating the death toll to 101 people. On Friday, police found the body of missing 76-year-old Lahaina resident. Right now, they're still searching for 65-year-old Robert Owens and 73-year-old Elmer Lee Stevens. Last year's fires displaced nearly 10,000 residents. About 5,000 of them still need long-term housing.
New this morning, a new study found Louisiana's coastal wetlands could be underwater in the next few decades. Scientists say it could impact how devastating hurricanes could be on the area. Right now, sea levels are rising faster than the wetlands can grow. If they continue to rise as expected, the study predicts Louisiana could lose 75% of all its coastal wetlands by the year 2070.
Climate change could bring crop-eating locusts to our 2 new areas. Desert locusts are a problem for farmers in northern Africa, South Asia, and the Middle East. Now, a new study found rising temperatures could expand their habitats by 25% in less than 100 years. Global warming is working to their advantage by heating up their stomping grounds and intensifying occasional rains there. They could start showing up in places like Afghanistan, India, and Iran.